Hello, everybody. This is Sammy Torres. How is everyone doing today? Um, Hair's getting a little crazy this afternoon, but we have a very, very special show for you guys today. We have Grupo Tercero joining us this afternoon. We got two of their members, Rodrigo and Ramon. So I'm going to go ahead and bring them on in just a moment. But again, we got a really exciting show. So anyone who's on, please feel free to comment, ask questions, because we're going to get a little crazy up in here today. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring these gentlemen on. So let's give them a round of applause. All right. We got to unmute these guys first. There we go.
Hola.
Hey, how y'all
How's
doing?
it going, guys? Welcome to the show. Welcome to, of course, we're gonna have a really fun time today. So why don't you guys we'll start with Rodrigo. Why don't you introduce yourself, and then we'll introduce Ramon after you. So tell us a little bit about yourself, what band you're with, and a fun fact. Why not that?
Okay. So, my name's Rodrigo Peña. I play the saxophone for Grupo Tercero. A cool fact about me is I work in construction. So that's
Nice.
another thing about me as well. So,
All right, Ramon, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
And me, my name is Juan Ramon Peña Jr. I am the bass player for Grupo Tercero, and I also kind of take care of the marketing and all of that. And then, fun fact about me is, um, I guess I work in property management. Fun fact.
Okay, I could see that. I was hoping you used to do some crazy stuff back in the day for your
Well, I
fun
was
stuff.
gonna say when I was little, I used to do the florico dancing. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but
Ballet folklorico.
yes, that's what I used to do when I was like 9 or 10.
Oh, Rodrigo, did you do that, or did you do football, wrestling, nothing like that?
I was
Just your cousins
I was in the basketball, yeah, basketball and girls.
and
Nah.
girls.
So
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah, so I played a lot of basketball
Well,
growing up.
Yeah, he's
I'm
really
really,
good.
really
So
excited to have you guys with us today. I'm going to do a couple of shout outs to the people that have commented so far. Shout out to my bestie, Vicky V, in the house.
Vicky
I'm
V.
sure y'all know Vicky. And then shout out to Arnold Valdez. Voral, of course, always joins us. We love Voral to be in the house. We got George Vinces with Freestyle Cartel in the house. And let's see who else. That's all I can see right now. And QVO.
Cubo.
Yep, QVO. That's right. I'm so sorry, but I always forget. Oh, and we got Chrissy E in the house. Oh, my love. Hi, Chrissy. All right, guys. So let's get started with the show. I got a lot of questions I've been warming up for you guys.
Oh wow.
Starting with where's the rest of the band?
I've been trying to get them to answer me all week, but I guess they're too cool for us.
Nah, they man, we middle of the day Thursday. My brother he plays the accordion and he's in school right now for business. So he's trying to get his bachelor's degree, and we my cousin he just started a new job too, so he can't really pull away from it. He works late days because of the summer, sun's out more. So
That's our singer Daniel.
yeah. So and
Our drummer, he's also busy at work right now too. So
yeah, so everyone's just really really busy. So um, everyone
Yeah.
has yeah. So
and your dad, Theo Fidi, the bajo player and singer, he's actually practicing right now. There at
oh
Los Hermanos Peña.
they're at Theo
So he's
Gilbert's.
busy. Yeah, I just called him and he said he tried to make it, but they got to practice.
So
So
Yeah.
that brings me to my next question, which is what is everyone's relation to Los Hermanos Peña?
those are our
Um.
well, those are my tios. I grew up. I lived with my tío Gilbert. Uh, so he's the bass player for Los Hermanos. So kind of a father figure for me. But those are all my.
Oh,
Yeah, my Fidencio Peña, he's the drummer. He's my dad, and then the rest of them are my tios.
well, shout out to Los Hermanos Peña always.
Yes,
They've always been
yes,
very kind to me, and so I personally got nothing but love
awesome.
for your family. So with that being said, I mean, we have a long history in music, right?
Yes, yes.
When did you guys pick up your first instruments? Like, what was and was the instrument that you started with the instrument you currently play in the band?
Yes, yes. I picked up the saxophone because of my tío Larry, who he's retired with Los Hermanos Peña. He was retired from them, but um, that was that era where my tío was playing the saxophone. That's where I grew up listening to these guys, and I fell in love with the saxophone. So when the band teacher asked me what did I want to play, I told her the saxophone, and ever since then, that's where I learned the saxophone was in school. So notes, and I know how to read like notes on a paper and everything like that. And it wasn't until 2020 until I picked up the saxophone again and started playing with the band that we have now.
See, I know rest, and that's it. That's what I can read on the paper.
Yeah,
um,
yeah, rest. That's it. Yep.
so what about you, Ramon?
Me, the very first, I guess, was the flute. I don't know if y'all did that, but I remember in like middle school, everybody was in music class. They're required to get the little flute. So I don't
The
Oh,
recorder?
know.
I,
Yeah, so
I guess
that
me
was
too. I guess that might have been
yeah,
the first
very
instrument.
first. Mm. But
The
after
recorder.
that, I did percussion. So in high school and middle school, I joined the drum line. So I played snare, quads, the bass drum. Um, but for the band, I picked up the bass whenever I was, I want to say 15, 16. And living with my tío Gilbert, the bass player for Los Hermanos Peña, um, would just ask him questions and he would show me. But it was actually my cousin Angelica. She picked up the bass first, and that's her dad.
Oh,
And
sorry, guys.
she picked up she picked up the bass first, and I saw her, and so I was like, oh, that seems kind of cool. So I kind of just took it from her, and then I started asking my tío, and he showed me. I think I was playing "Stand by Me," super super easy song. I think Rod, you remember
Oh,
this because Rod was there. I got everybody singing that song because that's all I would know how to play at first, and
Yeah.
um, we started a band. We started with two songs for one of my cousin's parties. They had a quinceañera or something, and so that's kind of how we originated. But that's whenever I picked up bass.
wow. So did you like when you started? I mean, were you mostly self-taught? Did you ask some of your family? Because I mean, you have a whole like monton of instructors in your family. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
everyone. I mean, is there anyone in the family that doesn't play instruments out of
Oh, there's plenty. Yeah,
curiosity?
there's plenty of us. I wish some of the girl cousins would learn. None of them have really picked it up. They like
Hey,
to
if they
sing,
do,
but they
tell
don't.
them
I
I'm down, you know.
Yeah.
no, that would be cool to have an accordion player that one of the girls, But no, even my tios from the like my tia, her husband, my tio Chaka is his name. He's a really good guitar player, so that's what I wanted to learn was the guitar, but I ended up just sticking to the bass. But he would try to show me some stuff too, but mostly my tio Gilbert. He saw that I had the rhythm for it, so he would enjoy kind of showing me tonos here and there, and I learned mostly by ear. We don't read music. I don't read music. I would love to. It's just so much easier for me to. I can hear it. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I think whenever we all like start with our first instrument, like we don't exactly know where we're going with it. For me, I mean, I always started singing, right? But then um in elementary school, I started picking up the keyboard. And then I learned like Beethoven's whatever stuff and then I had a family member that wasn't very supportive of music. And so I used to get like banned from anything music, which my mom was my biggest supporter, of course. But you know, it's like man, Ramon, you keep getting covered up by the comments. Hold on. I gotta readjust us real quick. There we go.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Okay.
That's better.
Now you can't see my closet as much.
Hey, it's a good thing you're clean in the background, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There we go. So now we're a little bit, now these comments won't get in the way. So I'm gonna give another round of shout outs to people that have jumped on. And if you know them, actually, if is there anyone that y'all saw that y'all know personally that
Yes.
My tia Lori,
My cousin, yeah, Delori, my cousin Abril. She made these shirts. Shout out to April Abril
April
Martinez.
Mariah.
Oh, she
What's
made
her
these.
That's her middle name?
Mariah Martinez. She made these cups for us. She's our little go to whenever we need stuff. Her and Ronnie Pena.
wow, wow. That's cool. I make all my own merch, so man, that in itself is just such a whew, it's a task, you know, like especially because you don't want it to be, I mean, to make it, it's already costs money, right?
Yep.
And if you have like color or details, so I swear, like almost all my merch is like black and white print,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's really well made. It's not like iron-ons. It's like embedded in the shirt. It's gonna last a
yeah.
while.
It's,
And you know, I can tell that your guys' stuff is really good quality as well.
I
Shout
believe
out
they
to
have the
my
machines. Yeah, the our cousins
y'all got machines?
they have the machines to make the shirts. So um yeah,
Yeah, we
but
have
they
two.
might.
Dang.
They're pretty good at making stuff, you know.
You think they would give us the family discount, and they do not give us the family discount.
But no, we're the first ones to support. Actually, Rod, we should be the first to support our family. So, and I do
Aw. Well,
definitely.
see, that's good to have like, you know, the support of your family. Cause like I said, I mean, I didn't get to say that Chrissy, you better stop.
Are you gonna sing for us?
Uh,
You, do you sing on
Hey,
your interviews or?
I'll put you on the spot, okay? This is my show.
yeah.
No, but I mean it's fun. Oh, we got someone from Swayze,
Oh,
Indiana.
cousin Sammy,
Wow.
what's up,
That's our
primo?
primo from Indiana. Yeah. So primo Red.
What? Herrera.
Yeah, that's my our dad. Our my dad. Our dads. They're from Indiana.
So is he our third
Wow,
cousin?
fun.
He's what kind
So
of?
that's where
Wow,
they
there's so
moved.
many people like popping off on the
Hmm.
comments right now.
Abril called us a liar. What's she saying liars for?
Oh,
I
it's
don't
probably we don't give her
know.
the family discount.
Oh,
Eee, she called you out.
she never goes. No, I'm not
All
even gonna.
right. So
Start.
with that being said, you know, since we got my little niece is on. Hi, princess. That's one of my I have like I think we're at 16 nieces and nephews now.
Oh wow,
Oh wow.
And
nice.
I'm the only musician. I dude, don't ask me. Like I have family that you know I found out wasn't really blood related, but they're still family because I grew up around them. And
Yes.
and they were musicians, but when I was growing up, like I didn't have anyone to teach me. And then that one person in my family that like was like Mama Coco, like no music, and you know,
Oh
so
right.
Oh wow.
so it wasn't until that person walked out of our lives that you know I got to join like a church choir. So I mean, I'm just gonna say you guys are like, man, y'all really hit the lottery with the family y'all are born into because y'all got like music in your blood, in your bones. I mean, you have the one thing I've noticed about the Pena family is that you're all very, very supportive of each other. I mean, to the point where flying out of state to see each other. I can't even get my family that lives in town to go to some of my gigs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
We support a lot with everything that any of my cousins do, but outside of music. I mean, we're gonna support them like T-shirts or like Raymond. People ask me if they need an apartment. I'm like, hey, my cousin Raymond, he can help you guys get an apartment if you need it. So it's like we're always helping each other out in that sense, and it's just the way we grew up.
yeah.
That's so cool. So, like, I don't know about you guys, but when I was growing up, oh wait, shout out to John Gabriel from Grupo Superado. He's on
Saludos.
as well. They just got number one on the West Texas charts. I finally like Capturada finally fell off of the West Texas Tejano
Oh,
charts,
really?
but it's been
Well,
on there for like I want to say it's been like 18 weeks that
really?
it's been on that chart.
Wow.
Wow.
So
Congratulations.
I mean, frankly, I was every week I was just like I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
I mean, I have one song out. You guys have two
Two.
music videos that I've found, but is
Yes.
that also the amount of music y'all have out, like as a grupo?
We have one of those music videos is going to be a live video, so that song isn't out. But we have two songs that are out on all digital platforms, and then that music video on YouTube.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna show that live performance one at some point because man, I think it's great. Um,
You can
so
imagine.
it's ironic that your name is Selena
Selena,
and you
it's mi
said yo
amiga.
quiero bailar because you know in the movie they're like, we want to dance.
She's one of our supporters too. She'll come and start dancing, and she loves to dance.
Support me, Selena. No,
Oh,
no,
she saw you. Yeah, yeah. She was asking.
she
She's
was
like,
out
she was there.
there.
Yeah, she was there at the Tejano Fest.
Oh, I didn't know. I wish. I mean, man, that show was such a rush because my I call him my backbone, Chris Calderon. He, we went out to his gig out there in I think it was in Floydada, and then that was at 12 that he had to be on stage there. And then we had to rush back, get the trailer, go and drop off equipment, run sound, set up the lights, and then at this other venue and then head to Plainview, get ready, perform, and then rush back from Plainview to get him back to that other gig where we were doing sound and lights.
Wow.
Wow.
So I want to apologize in advance if I didn't get to hang out with you guys too much. I swear I was listening from that beautiful big dressing room that I felt like a star in.
Oh, what dress? We didn't see no dressing room. Lucky.
Y'all didn't see the dressing rooms. They were freaking amazing. I swear that dressing room was bigger than my house.
Really?
And I have a two-bedroom. It's a little two-bedroom, but it's still, a house. And I'm
Yeah.
like, even the closet is like bigger than most of my bedrooms.
Nice.
Oh man, I
Lucky.
gotta hold on. I'm trying to keep up with all I wish it had like it would just rotate the comments as they came. But if you see me like looking to the side, it's because I'm literally clicking on
Oh, okay.
every
I thought they did. You're doing
uh,
good.
comment.
Wow.
Condom.
Yeah.
I'm literally clicking on every condom.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I thought it was automatic.
Okay. Amazing. Oh, shout out to my Cloud. Hey, y'all got someone from Colorado watching, just so y'all know.
Hola.
DJ Oso's in the house. Shout out to DJ Oso.
Hola, Oso.
What's up, Oso?
We got Crystal.
Hi,
Hold on,
Crystal.
I don't want to butcher this.
Crystal.
Delgadillo. Delgadillo.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I'm like self-five for that one.
There you go.
And of course, for anyone that's on right now, just so y'all know, Vicky V is a promoter for Victorious Promotions and my best friend. We got Gilbert in the house. Shout out to
Gilbert,
Gilbert.
supposed to be at practice. What are you doing?
Hey, they're probably let me find out they're taking a break just to watch the show. Oh. All right. Oh man, this one's cool, guys. So this is I don't know if y'all know Frankie Boy,
Mm-mm.
but Frankie Boy was in the original Cumbia Kings. He was their drummer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
That's
shout out
awesome.
to Frankie Boy. He's been a supporter of mine since before I even started.
Really?
And I'm not okay. It came out on accident. I didn't mean to say condom, guys. Okay,
Oh,
my
I didn't
mind's
hear
not in
that.
the gutter. Okay.
Hey,
In my
Brandy.
defense, though, I do have a padrino that one time we went to go stay in some condominiums in San Antonio, and we're pulling up, and he has like a vehicle full of me and my god siblings, And he was like, okay, kids, so these are called condoms. And my madrina's like, condominiums. Man, we were dying. We were cracking up. Which reminds me, guys, okay, so I want to hear what are some funny stories like in regards to when y'all started out? Like, what, I mean, who, better yet, who's most likely to pass gas on stage?
Oh no. I'm gonna say it's got to be out of Mateo Mateo Fidi, Roddy, and
that
Chente.
might that might be
No,
me.
no,
Yeah.
no, no. Okay, them three more than likely, but the deadliest is gonna be our singer, Daniel.
Dan,
You don't want
not
him to.
the one that's in the front.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
and
He's all
he'll let us know. He'll give us a warning. Thank God,
he's all like Deadpool hashtag drive by.
oh, really,
Shout out to
it
Javier.
it's
Um,
usually during practice though, like most of the time.
never on stage.
I don't. I mean, not that I've smelled.
You know what would be bad is if the fog was going off and then he let one rip. And it'll linger.
He
Like,
probably has, to be honest.
all right. So, coolest place you guys have gotten to play so far.
I'll say Indiana.
Y'all
Marion,
played in
No,
Indiana?
Marion.
California.
Oh, California was cool too. Yeah.
We played in California, and that was really cool.
hmm
Yeah,
That's okay.
we
That's cool.
That
we got to
was.
play
Where at in Cali? Out of curiosity.
It was
um
Central Cali was the gig, and then they had us play in their backyard 2 nights in a row. We played 3 nights. It was really neat.
yeah, it was really cool.
Wow.
The family over there is a big fan of Los Hermanos Peña. So they had us down.
Guilty
They
by
had us down there,
association,
and
huh?
it was a lot of fun.
It was a
I
blast.
bet, man. I mean, from what I can see, like, you're just a family of talent. And I mean, that in itself has got to be a blast. I mean, and I'm like, of course, there's things that we as musicians talk about in private. We're horrible in private, guys.
Yeah.
And though we can't, Gilly's Bar,
Hola, tia. That's my tia Joanne. That's Gilbert's
I
wife.
love Joanne.
Yes, that's her.
That's our
That's
tia.
Joanne's
Yeah.
a sweetheart. Man, that is so cool. What city in Cali? George just asked.
It was.
I can't even remember.
Hold on. I
Like
got. I
LA
got
area
photos.
or kind of.
I got photos of it. So it'll tell me the location.
But in Indiana, our family in Marion, Indiana.
Oh, that's okay. So wait, so
Oh, here's a
how,
little video. I don't know if you can see it.
oh yeah.
We were in the backyard right there. They invited us to swim.
Made up barefooted in
Oh, look,
in
there's
California
Rodrigo.
on the concrete. Who's that thug?
I think we're about to take a shot. There's our singer right there.
I want to know who the gangster walking on concrete under the
that's
Cali sun
It's
is.
probably
that's
Who's
my
me
that's my brother, the accordion player.
walking on concrete.
what a what a thug.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's the accordion player.
wow. He's just like all
This
barefooted.
was
He thought,
Pico
wow.
Rivera. Is that what it says? No. What is that? I think it's giving me the street address.
I really can't remember where exactly it's at, or what city we played in.
The one with the dead oh, they said that it
Him.
was
Deadly. That's him.
that gentleman right there, the lead
Yeah.
singer.
The deadly farts. Let's.
Hey, he's all prieto, dude. Do y'all ever lose him before the lights come on? Or
Sometimes I have to lighten up photos because I can't see.
he's like, so before, like, if y'all have a blackout on the lights, do y'all just have him smile? Because them teeth are white, man.
Yeah, yeah. He'll
Oh,
Get all
we
close his
were
mouth and
human.
appear in another spot.
we were in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay, so y'all were like kind of in the outskirts, but I mean,
Yeah, the
Los
outskirts.
Angeles is so big,
So
dude. It's just like multiple towns in
it says
one.
Pico Rivera. I guess that's the town we were in.
Pretty cool.
Yes, our Downey. There's Santa Fe Springs. I think that's a street.
Chrissy, I'd die if I didn't wear earrings on stage. But Chrissy moves, man. Chrissy, like, shoot. Me, I'm like, slide to the left. Slide.
Just groove it.
Chrissy would be shaking it, man. She got to perform in Mexico recently. That's cool.
That is
Really
cool.
nice.
I'd be,
How do
I'm like,
how would y'all set that up? Do they just call y'all or for
that's
Mexico?
a good question. Chrissy, let us know in the comments, like, how did y'all come across the gig in Mexico? I mean, I will say this, Chrissy, I think is being rotated on some of the radio stations down there.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I think it's really just about getting on the stations over there. Um, so then, okay, so obviously some of you are thugs again, because walking on hot concrete is like a whole level of gangster. Um, so like obviously y'all got to grow up together in, in similar households and things like that. Who is most likely to prank the others?
mm, probably me. I'm a joke. I like to.
Yeah.
I'm a big jokester. Not per se prank, but I like to give people a hard time.
Prank.
Have
So
you pulled
I think
any
maybe
jokes?
Colby. Colby would probably be the prankster.
yeah,
He's
he
kind of
likes to.
he'll trip you and be like, "I'm just kidding," you're all bleeding and stuff. He's like,
Don't tell mom. Don't tell Tia.
no,
yeah.
really, I think I would say Kobe. Rodrigo's more of a jokester for sure. We're always cracking up. Him and Chente are always making us laugh. Who's calling
Eee.
me out? Dang. Wow.
Now you have to tell me in Spanish. From now on, guys, ladies and gentlemen, special announcement. Ramon will now be speaking in pure Spanish for the rest of the show. No. So did you both grow up in West Texas or did y'all move around at all at any point?
Well,
um. Oh yeah, mostly just West Texas.
yeah.
From Dimmitt,
No,
uh,
no shoe, Dimmitt, Nazareth.
Nazareth.
Yeah.
Nazareth. Where's Nazareth?
It's in between
It's a
Dimmitt
tiny.
and Hart.
Yeah. Right now, about 20 minutes
Really?
from Julia.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Dimmitt and Toya. Yeah.
Wow. I've
Little.
never even heard of
You
it.
heard of the German Fest?
Yeah,
Sudden Sounds? That's where it's at. That's the town they.
really.
Mm-hmm. At the baseball
Wow.
park. Yeah, that's actually where we all graduated from. My dad and one of my other deals, he graduated from Nazareth, and then me, my brothers, Raymond, and our cousins, a bunch of our cousins graduated in Nazareth. So it was kind of crazy.
Nazareth. That's crazy to me. I've never even heard of it until like right now.
Yeah,
Little.
it's like 311 people as the population. I think now is, and yeah, it was me and 19. It was me and 18 other kids that graduated in the
Shout out to
class.
she's a
Oh,
Nazareth person.
Hannah Levitt, me and her classmates. So it's pretty
Oh,
cool that
that's
she's watching.
sweet.
So
Well, shout out to Hannah for the
yeah, yeah,
support. Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's a tiny town,
Hello
and
from San
I think
Antonio.
our deals and dads they had us there just because it kept us out of trouble. It kept them out of trouble.
yeah.
It's a small town.
Joanne, you're gonna have to take me. I love food.
Oh yeah, our deal has Luigi's Burgers there. Yep, right there, right off the main road, going through it.
Arturo Nune Luis. He sings, and then he also plays the or he sings, plays the bajo, and has a um has a business, Luigi's Burgers. He sells burgers. He's a really good cook on the grill and everything like that. So
I love food, but I
Well, go
need
to
to
one
not
of our
love food
events.
so
You'll eat plenty of food. We
much.
a lot of
I
food.
gotta, you know what? I've been invited to go and, hang out with your family before on more than one occasion. And I just, I think most of the time I just got so much going on with, and now, of course, me being me, I add a podcast to that.
Yeah.
I'm like a notary. I'm doing all of my business for the band. I'm gigging. I got the studio stuff going on with Chris. I mean, it is just like, and I'm a mom. Like,
Man, yeah, you
I
are.
just got a million and one things, and I'm like, I'm gonna do a podcast. But it's been doing really good, and so that's why I'm so excited to have you guys on here. Real quick, guys, I'm gonna let y'all take a little quick break. What I wanted to pull up real quick um is our little cartoon music video y'all have going on. What is the name of that song again?
Con tu mamá, no, no.
Okay, so that's the song we're about to put on. I'm going to show a little clip of from one of our sponsors, and then I'll be putting that on there. So everyone, stay with us. And here's a message from one of our sponsors, and Con tu mamá by Grupo Tercero. Looking to plan an event? Look no further than Salazar Promotions and Sound Rental, a full-service event planning company offering DJ services and Code Spark rentals, fun with robots and big heads, hype man services and party bus rentals, LED screen rentals, event decorating services, and your choice of 3 venues. And now offering professional photography, choreography, and sound rental. Need a band for your event? Let us book for you. We have norteño bands such as Eddie Moreno, Los Brillantes de Chihuahua, y La Terminal Norteña, and many more. And now providing you with Tejano and Conjunto bands such as Mi Tequila, Los Pibes, Sammy Torres in the New Image, Conjunto 87, and Rick Molina y Estilo Suave.
Yeah!
Salazar Sound Rental and Promotions, where the party never ends and the deals never stop. Package deals available at 432-209-1797.
Tus hermanas me dicen que no estás, pero yo sé que están mintiendo, que yo no puedo verte por culpa de tu mamá. Ellas te dicen que soy vago, también que soy casado, que dejen molestar. Diles cariño, cariñito, de quien se ha muerto de eso, que te amo a ti nomás. ¿A quién le doy yo mis besos? A tu mamá, no, no, a tu mamá, no, no. ¿A quién me voy a pasear? Con tu mamá, no, no, con tu mamá, no. ¿Con quién gasto yo mis pesos? Con tu mamá, no, no, con tu mamá, no, no. ¿A quién voy a acariciar? A tu mamá, no, no, a tu mamá, no, no. Ay, de puro tercero. Tus hermanas me dicen que no estás, pero yo sé que están mintiendo, que yo no puedo verte por culpa de tu mamá. Ellas te dicen que me dejes, que no salgas conmigo, que deje molestar. Diles cariño, cariñito, que tú me quieres mucho y que no vas a dejar. ¿A quién le doy yo mis besos? A tu mamá, no, a tu mamá, no, no. ¿Con quién me voy a pasear? Con tu mamá, no, no, con tu mamá, no, no. ¿Con quién gasto yo mis pesos? Con tu mamá, no, no, con tu mamá, no, no. ¿A quién voy a acariciar? A tu mamá, no, no, a tu mamá, no, no. Y le dice a tu mamita
All right. Hey,
Nice.
that was fun. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Real quick. Let's see. We'll go right here. No, that was cool. So, did you guys I mean, who wrote that song? Like, what's the story behind it?
That song, it's actually a cover from. Do you know what year, Roddy? I think
Sam?
it's
Another year.
from the 50s. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
80s maybe. I don't know. One my deal, the Bajo player, he really liked that song, so that's why we took it out.
I think is it Bronco? I think it's a Bronco song.
It's Bronco, the original.
That Okay,
Hmm.
so that's what I'm wondering. And it sounded familiar, but I was just like, man, like what's the story behind
Yeah, we
it?
just
I mean, we
we
put our
just put
own
our own
spin on
twist
it
on it. Like the
for sure.
original doesn't have saxophone, and we added it to it. So I mean, I think it sounds, yeah, it sounds like us.
I
Trying to
mean,
make.
live, it sounds really cool live too. I like what I do on bass. I like playing that song.
I
And
mean, I'll say like I could definitely hear the bass in there. I mean, you were really walking with it, and I like that. That was cool. The sax, I mean, were you nervous about like playing the sax on it, or did you kind of already feel confident in putting it on there?
We've been playing that live for a pretty long time before we decided to record it. So no, not really per se. I mean, it's a pretty simple song, like with the fingers and everything. So fingerings and the notes and everything. So no, it's not not nervous or anything like that. Just it's actually like, yeah, one of our favorite songs to play. It's always it's always a jam when we
uh,
play it. So
for
That's
sure.
so that's so cool. Like just to be so like that you're used to it. You're used to playing that together. So
hmm
to go into a studio, it kind of makes it like a million times easier to just lay it down, right?
For sure.
yeah.
Um, so of the other song that y'all have out right now, I think I'm gonna show that one probably towards the end of the show. But that song right there, um, what is it called? And tell me a little bit about that one. What's the story behind that song?
Which one? The other one or
Uh, yeah,
one
Maz.
with?
The other one I'm planning on playing. I can't remember. I
Oh,
know it's like a cumbia, I think. No, it's not a
como
cumbia.
agua caliente, or is it a music video that's the one?
Con agua caliente. There you
Como agua
go.
Mm,
caliente. That's another cover.
Okay, okay.
That's one
So
of. I mean,
bass.
that's one of the first songs that we took out too. Whenever we
hmm
first.
When I
I
got
mean,
my
wow.
that's like
when I
a
got my
sound.
saxophone, that was the very first song I
Mm-hmm.
that we started playing.
Yep.
Aw.
Oh,
I think so. What was like out of curiosity, what was the first song you individually learned that was more conjunto or norteño or tejano driven?
Mm,
I think when so I graduated college in 2020, and that's when my dad he gifted me the saxophone, and that's when we honestly started the band in 2020. And I think Brazo de un Poste. Um,
Okay.
we dad asked my Joe Larry to give me the notes for it and to take it out for me, and he gave me the notes, and um, I think that was the first song that I played.
Really?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
about you, Ramon? What was the first like Latino driven song that you learned?
Latino driven song.
Yeah, tejano, conjunto, mariachi, you name it.
I mean, the first song I would say, oh, La Bamba. La Bamba was
Really?
simple. It was easy. That's fun. We play that too. We haven't played that in a while, but we actually are going to take it out and play it this Saturday at our gig that we're having
Where's
um,
that gonna be?
here in Amarillo,
Uh,
Texas. I actually
Oh,
sent
in Yellow,
I sent you
Texas.
the flyer just now during our break.
Did
So
you?
yeah,
I
so if you want to show it.
have to
Um,
see if I can download it on
but
there.
I mean I play keyboards whenever I learn keyboard too, self taught. Um, Feliz Navidad. I love playing that song during Christmas.
Really?
No, there's
Yeah.
yes. You know,
Oh,
I'm always singing that song around Christmas. Uh,
Ramon, did you send it to me on Messenger or text?
I think on text. If I can do, I
Send it
can.
to me on Messenger so that way I can download it into the system and put it on there.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, so that way I can show that before we, wrap up. So, do y'all play often in Amarillo? And if so, like like what brought that on?
We actually here
Um.
in Amarillo, we've done a few gigs here lately. We played for the Selena Experience back in March, or was it March? March, April.
Was that
Yeah.
fun? I've
Yeah.
never seen it, but was it? I
It,
heard it's a pretty
yes,
big
she was
blast.
great.
Like,
She did really good. It's
Yeah.
cool. It was cool to see that.
So
I've
we.
never, obviously I didn't get to see Selena perform live, so no one's gonna match her. But it was really neat to get to see that performance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she did a really good job.
I mean,
So.
I say kudos to anyone that can even, get up there and sing her songs live and try to throw in the dance moves with it. Because, I mean, Selena was a powerhouse, dude. I mean,
Hmm.
Like, yeah, she was
she
up there with no
literally
monitor, with no, she was just
exactly like
microphone, just dancing. That's
and it
impressive.
like corded microphones, and she's doing those spins, and I'm like, how? I'm over there getting all
Yeah.
tangled up, trying not to like fall.
Like, he would perform
Who's
for
more
like
likely
four
to fall in the
hours,
group?
right? Like 4 hour gigs is what they would do.
I feel like it's him.
What?
For me?
I
What
No,
happened?
said,
no.
who's most likely to fall on stage?
um, I would say me before my wireless bass cord deal that I got, because I like to move. I like to dance on stage.
Hmm.
So before that, yeah, because I would always be kicking my cord out of the way, and I'll get scared because I'm like, oh, I don't want to trip.
What's the closest you've come to falling,
I want to
and
say
where?
I might have been drinking in Indiana. Yeah, that gig in Indiana, I almost tripped. That's whenever I realized I can't be. I got to watch out for my cord. Luckily, it was early on. I figured out like I can't be doing spins. Now I can do spins, which I'm pretty excited for.
He's all
With
puro Solino.
Yeah, yeah.
Solino.
Selena.
no worries. No, and then we just got a new Guido player. He played with us there at the Hano Fest, and he's over there spinning and stuff. So that I'm excited for it because I can we can kind of put on more of a show, more energy and stuff like that. So
I would have been like, if I'm the original spinner, don't be trying to outspin me. No.
right,
I don't stick a foot out.
I'll let him do his thing. I'll let him do his thing. I'll let him fall and then see.
He's like, there's only room for one like spinner in this group. Okay.
They're gonna spin into each other.
No way. You know what though? I mean, one thing that I always like, speaking of Selena, the one thing I always liked about her and Pete Astudillo is like she would like dance with her backup singers a lot on stage, and they would like, they do like they danced to the rancheras and stuff in between the little breaks. And I thought that was cool. Like I think that's something that I would like to incorporate into my show. Do you guys practice like when y'all rehearse, do y'all just rehearse the music itself, or do y'all kind of also rehearse like how you're going to talk to the people,
Yeah,
or
we do
dance
the
moves, things like that?
the talkers. Yeah, my Theo,
What?
the singers, they will usually talk. The accordion player Chente, he would usually talk. And if we have a gig coming up, we do the practice like we're gonna perform there at the gig. So if it's a quinceañera, we make sure we're saying the names right. And the wedding, we make sure we're doing the announcements correct.
Hmm.
So and then me, I will move and stuff because when I'm playing, I just kind of I get into it. So I
Hmm.
will dance and me and Rodrigo actually were the ones we danced together and we try to get the guys like, hey, come on, we got to move on stage because the accordion, it's hard for him because he has the mic right against the accordion, so he can't really move that well. So we're gonna get him a wireless eventually. I don't know if he wants it or not. He hasn't really said. Um, but yes, we will perform. We'll practice the way we're going to perform on stage.
I think it's kind of like an adjustment period to go wireless. Like once you're used to it, I can say that I was kind of used to performing with like a corded microphone. And there's one gig where they gave me a wireless mic and I didn't know what to do with my other hand. Like I
Mm.
literally was so used to holding the cord while I danced or moved around to, move it around, whatever. And so when I got a wireless mic, I was like, what do I do with my other hand?
Yeah.
I'm
Selena
still like
thing.
making the
The
motion
Selena
like
thing.
I
That's what
have
you got to do, right? The Selena.
do the Selena spin.
Yeah.
I was just like, how do you get used to this? Like
That's true
it's
though.
it's an
I was
adjustment.
scared when I first got my wireless. Like, I was and the wireless headphones too. It's different. You don't want to mess up while you're on there too. So I was, even for practice, I was like, no, no, no. I'll do it next time. I'll do it here at home whenever I'm practicing by myself. But I think I bought my wireless headphones and I didn't use them until a year later. Just because I was a little nervous to play with them on stage.
I'm supposed to be buying some in-ears eventually, but I am really nervous because I don't want to hear me sing live. I'm
Yeah.
cool with seeing the
You
videos, but
you will really like them. They're really good.
I
Um,
I hear that from everybody, and I'm like,
yeah.
man, I really should, try. Shout out to Joe Leal and to Jacob Gomez, Martina Galvan, Lori.
Yeah.
We love you. Who else have we not? I feel like we've missed people. It I that's the one thing that I think I face with when we're going live, or even when I'm on interviews too, that you have so many people that you just want to acknowledge every single person, and you're joyful that there's so many that sometimes it's hard to keep up with. So to anyone that we've missed so far, um mucho cariño to all of you. Thank you so much for supporting Tercero, and supporting the show. The goal here is to bring more attention to our West Texas musicians and artists. And,
Yeah.
I know during the promo I said upcoming. I know you guys have been doing it since 2020, but, for me, that's one of the reasons I do this show, is because there's so many of you that are talented and you guys have been doing this for a while, and it's barely recently that I'm this is the first time I'm hearing of you,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
I kind of like that hurts me that this is the first time I'm hearing of you. But I'm glad that we're here now.
Yeah.
And that's the point of the show, is so that, whoever watches the show or whoever supports the show, or any of my people that might be watching, that they now know who Grupo Tercero is. So with that being said, shout out to Tony from West Texas, the Hano Explosion, and Mari, of course.
Mari,
Um,
love you,
so
cut.
like, that's kind of the fun thing about this show, is that I wanted to give people like some insight. So most dreaded thing after a show, let's hear
Knocking down equipment.
Loading, breaking down, and loading up.
We do our own sound and everything for the most part, and oh man, and especially family events. It's like,
Oh yeah. Because I mean, you just want to go out and enjoy with everybody, drinking and just having fun. But we got to be there wrapping up cords and loading up speakers and Vegas and columns and
it.
so. But
yeah,
we're pretty fast now. But that's what I dread. So I'm always
Chords.
happy whenever we don't have to take our sound.
like setting up is not bad. Playing, I love it, but it's just knocking down.
Mhm.
That's
It's
like,
the chords, dude. Everything else is easy.
Yep.
But, and then you have to wrap them correctly, because if you don't, then when it comes to your next show, you're going to be there like Christmas lights.
No, literally. I mean,
You know,
luckily we learned this because we were all roadies for our tíos, Los Hermanos Peña. So as kids, we learned that pretty young. So we were always loading up and wrapping cord. They had us wrapping cords, so that was
mhm.
puro roadie status.
no, literally.
Saludos desde de SETX and Tejano 561 Radio. Oh, that's awesome. She said, let's get you guys tuned in.
Okay, awesome.
Oh, cool,
That's so
awesome.
Our email is gonna be terceroboy@gmail.com.
So, what I'll do at the end of the show is I did download that photo with your promo stuff on it. So, like your email, phone number, points of contact. The one that's on your page, is that still accurate?
Yes, it should be
Yes.
downloadable. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Good. Okay, because I'm gonna post that towards the end as well. So who handles your booking out of curiosity, like your bookings for shows and whatnot?
It's my dad. One of the phone numbers is for my dad, Fidencio Peña, and the other phone number is for our singer Daniel Vilo. He
Oh, okay.
also, so that you call them, and because we offer sound as well or stuff like that, and those guys. My dad really sets the, does pricing
Yeah,
and
we go through. We tell Theo like, "Hey, Theo, what do you think's fair for this?"
Mhm.
Because people will reach out to any of us, but we'll run it through my Theo and my
Gotta run
cousin.
it through the bus.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
He's
yeah,
just been doing it for a long time, so.
literally yeah. So, but it's all of us kind of, but the majority or the big dog is gonna be my Theo Fidi.
Hey, Chino Rod, Puro Pedo Talk Show. Guys, I've been meaning to go on that show. Y'all got to get Tercero on there too. But I really want to go and down to San Antonio and do it in person because that's how their show's usually done because they let you sign their little thing and everything. And so I've been meaning to do that, but como dicen los Cumbia Kings, no tengo dinero.
Yeah, that's everybody.
Especially now, gas is going up, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, gas. And then you guys, like, don't y'all ride on the bus with your deals sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
It's all gonna be from 300, now it's gonna be like 500 to fill up.
Hey, but luckily we have a village. We'll all just pitch in, you know.
Y'all better fire up them Lamborghinis, them Chevrolets.
Yep, yep.
Dude, oh man, I'd freak out. I'd be like, oh, well, guys, it looks like we don't got a bus no more.
Make their way, make y'all's own way to the truck.
y'all better fire them up, man. Have
Yep.
y'all there's this picture where, oh, you know what? Okay, what about girls? Like, do you guys get hit on a lot?
No. You think so, but no, not really.
No, yeah, I don't.
Really? Man, I feel like then I must got pimps in my band because
No, I think this generation's a little shy. You know, they'll find people on social media.
Mm.
That's how they'll talk to us or whatever. But not in person. I think. And we're both single, by the way. I'm single.
he's like, to be fair.
This inverted thing
Not
is.
looking though. Not looking right now. But I'm single.
So,
I just got a
and
raise. I just got a raise at work. No, I'm just kidding.
Do what?
oh, Joanne. I love Joanne. So, of course we're matching right now, kind of. I think your shirt's supposed to be red, but it looks a little pink from here.
No, it is pink.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
That
pink. So
tell them
we're
the
all
story about
matching right
the
now.
shirt, Rodrigo. Let her know the story about it.
Oh, so it's funny that you said that my tia Joanne, um, she was diagnosed with breast cancer a while back, and so we made these shirts for her, and we were wearing them and stuff like that to support her. And
Oh,
thank God, I think she's in remission. So perfect. We was that was a hard time for everybody. So we're glad that she's doing good. So yeah, but
oh.
that's why we were wearing these pink shirts. Everyone was looking at us weird, but we knew the story behind it. So
Hey, don't feel so bad. I got my guys wearing pink this weekend, so
so
Nice. I wear my pink on Wednesdays. So
that's when you're supposed to. Everyone knows that.
yes.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink,
yes,
except for
Hmm.
exactly.
today because it's Thursday and it's the Capturada show right now. So that's
What's up,
you're at
brother? That's my
this is
brother
the
right there,
coche
Julian.
table, and you have to be invited to it right now with these two wonderful Peña fellas right here. All right. Oh, so okay, so of course we've covered like everything on that part. Where did the name Tercero come from?
That's also a really cool story. Raymond,
Yeah.
you wanna tell?
So my Theo Feedy, the big dog, he's the one that he called everybody up, and he's been wanting to start a band for a while, is what he had told us whenever he called us up back in 2020, 2019. And so he got everybody together, and then so when he got us together, our first official practice, he we started talking about names, and he threw this one out there. He's like, I want to throw out Tercero, and he gave us his reasons, which we're the third generation in the family, we're the third group formed in the family, and then it's a tribute to our late cousin Nuno Boy Tercero. So for those three reasons, he wanted it to be Tercero. So,
Oh,
and we all agreed it
so
was a good one.
tell me a little bit about your cousin, real quick. I mean, what's this? It of course not the that part, but like tell us a little bit about the fun things about your cousin.
Oh man,
Oh,
he was awesome. He was, I don't know if you've heard of Nuno Boy. He was a singer.
It
Um,
sounds familiar.
I bet you if
it's
you
my
heard, he was in a couple of bands. He was with Mateos, of course, and then he was with a norteño band also. So he has a lot of stuff out there.
but yeah,
Um,
he
Wow.
just
but man, he was funny. He was always cracking jokes. And then you want to talk about passing gas? He was the one. He would pass gas like no other. With no
yeah,
warning.
Hey, you
With
better
no.
watch out. You're gonna find him in your dreams tonight. Like,
No,
hey,
no,
Vato,
for
I
real.
saw
Yeah.
you
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
that.
So yeah, but
He was awesome. He was very accepting of everybody, and um, great singer, beautiful singer.
very very beautiful singer. Yeah, he's on
Oh,
a bunch of their Los Hermanos songs that you can find. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, he was the oldest of us, the other cousins. He's
wow.
like my dad is the youngest of his siblings,
Hmm.
and I think my primo he was like 2 or 3 years younger than my dad. So I mean, we really didn't. I knew him, I loved him, but he wasn't really like too close because I was one of the youngest. I think I'm like the third youngest of
You were
our
still a
cousins. So
baby.
I thought of him. I thought of him as a Theo, honestly. I always looked
Aw.
at him as a Theo. So
I
um,
have a couple of cousins that, because they were so much older than me, and they basically grew up with the tios and the tias but
hmm
that's what happens in big families, right? Like
hmm
I think I have like 16 nieces and nephews right now.
Yes.
I'm a great tia.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's awesome.
I'm
That's
like
awesome. Yeah.
I'm like a really young great tia.
Nice.
I have a little brother that's I want to say he's like 9, and so he's like a tío to my 17 and 13-year
Oh
old kid.
wow,
Oh yeah.
that's hilarious. That's funny.
I
No,
was like,
I
you
don't think
better
we have
respect
anything like that
tío.
in our family, but
Yeah.
that
Do
is
we?
hilarious.
We don't.
I'm like, respect your tío. They're like, that's not my tío.
My
I just like messing with them. And because he came later in the family, like I don't spare him with sibling treatment. You know what I mean? Like
yes.
if my mom's watching, mom, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna admit it. I used to like eat some of her snacks out of the cabinet, and then I go hide his wrapper, like the wrappers in his bed and stuff, because I knew
No,
she would
my
go clean later.
Oh man,
uh,
you're that sister. My
was
sister
it?
would get me in trouble too, like that.
Hey, just
Look
because
me.
you're out of the age groups of being tortured doesn't mean that we can't prank you. Okay, you
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
get sibling treatment. It's like a rite of passage.
yeah.
Yeah. True.
Me and my me and my youngest brother, we are 13 years apart. That's so I get that. Like he's
Right?
so much younger than me, but here we are fighting each other, and you know what I mean.
Nobody gets spared. Nobody.
He's 7, I'm 20, and I'm over there fighting with him at the Walmart and mom's getting on to both of us. It's so sibling rivalries are there for sure. So
Exactly. Like we can't be sparing them just because they're
yeah,
young.
yeah, just because they're young. Yeah, he took
We didn't get
honestly he took
spared.
everything from me. I was the baby of the family. I was the baby
You
of the family for
were
13
you
years.
the
He took
baby before
everything.
that?
So
Rod loved being the baby of the family though. He loved
yeah,
it.
I was. I wasn't good enough, I
Hey,
guess.
Kinderati.
Valeria, my little sister and I are 15 years apart, but do you give her the sibling treatment? Is
Oh my,
Yeah.
that's my prima. She's from San Antonio, and she doesn't play around. She used to give us all the
all the
sibling
smoke?
treatment.
Yeah, she
She
would.
did. She used to. She used to keep us in line for sure.
Oh, keep us in line definitely, but she had good intentions. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. We were a pain in the ass sometimes. So.
Yes.
That's amazing. So, of course, if you're in a group with like primos, right? So, what is something funny that y'all have pulled on each other or something that, that no one else knows about that you can give me on the show here? I'm talking about like a funny
Mm,
prank or a nickname that somebody don't tell me nobody has nicknames that are funny for each other in this group.
mm,
I
Um,
want all the smoke.
I don't know about. I don't know about nicknames because I really can't give a nickname to my dad. I mean, but
yeah,
not
nicknames
really. I
like
mean,
that. They just kind of like my name. I've had like 12 nicknames growing up. It's evolved.
yeah, we have
Um,
a cousin and his name is Adan, and he gives everybody nicknames and
yeah,
they'll change
throughout the
um
years.
throughout the years. Yeah, so like
As you
usually,
grow.
yeah, usually he'll give somebody the nickname and then he'll just stick and then he'll change it and then people will
Kid.
start calling you that. So it's more of like we just call each other the nicknames that we've already had for a long time.
Yeah,
So
since we're little. Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
Now,
Rod. People call me Rod.
the
Just the
one
Rodrigo,
thing
first.
that
Roddy.
I got stuck with was Samuelita, and I'm like,
Mm.
how?
I love
Where?
it.
The
Yeah,
closest
yeah.
the closest I've ever gotten to like that is it's like my tia used to say Samuela sometimes, and I
Someone.
I absolutely hated it. But but then, I get in the band and Chris one day jokingly calls me Samuelita. Well, somehow it just stuck. And I mean, now there's like people that aren't even in the band that call me Samuelita sometimes. And I'm like, bro,
Samolita. I'm gonna start calling
why?
It's always the
you
nickname you
that.
don't want
Right.
that sticks with you. Yeah.
I always thought it would be something else because, okay, like the funniest thing that's happened to me, I don't know if guys ever have wardrobe malfunctions on stage, but for me, like I had a boot that started talking and we literally had to electrical tape it before I went on stage.
Oh
And
wow.
it was all peeling on stage and stuff. And then I almost fell off because my other boot started talking while I'm dancing, guys.
Oh,
Wow, wow, wow.
I
dang.
know. And I'm
From the
like,
front or the back? Where was it
from
talking?
the front, it was trying to sing with me, I guess, in the mic, but
Nah,
so you
just
guys
some.
never like has anyone ever like left their fly open or had any type of wardrobe, ripped pants? You guys gotta
Oh,
have some.
yeah, there's one gig. So I was in charge of getting the shirts. Okay. And when I picked them out, I was like, yeah, these look cool, you know. I was there by myself picking them out. And then I got them embroidered, or I put the logo on them and stuff, and the guys didn't see them until the day of the gig. So I'm getting out of the shower and stuff. Everybody's getting ready and everybody's quiet. I just heard my Theo Fidi. He's telling me, or he's telling the guys, he's like, "Shh, don't say nothing. It's okay." Everybody looked kind of pissed. I was like, "What's going on?" And these shirts were like skin tight. They were like
They're the
athletic,
dry fit
so the
ones.
dry fit.
Stop.
And so Mateo was like, "It's fine." I kind of read the room, so I understood what was going on, and so everybody had to put on undershirts or a vest, or it looked good. I like the way it looked on me, but that was my mistake. Like I should have considered the guys, and so that was we got through it, but that was probably one of the worst wardrobe
I
malfunctions.
showed
He was like, muscle,
Yeah.
muscle man.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry,
showed up
man.
to we,
That's amazing.
Mm.
we had a gig.
They're all on stage trying to hide their chi-chis and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. It was embarrassing.
I was like, just shake them, guys. Come on, dude.
It's
We're
like
on a
shake it,
show.
sisters. I mean, brothers. No.
That's still one of my favorite shirts, so I don't regret it.
I work
You
for
still
work
wear it
now, so
sometimes?
Yeah,
You
it's a
wear it
good
to
one.
work out?
yeah, I work to work. No, so for work, it's long sleeve and it's fine. Now I get to put my work vest over it, so I
Oh,
don't
and
Now,
need it.
it was
next
white
time I
on
bring
top
you
of
on the
that.
show, you have to
Yeah, it
wear
was
it.
white. It
It was
was
a white
white too.
shirt on top of that.
You're kidding.
Yeah, they don't let me pick out shirts anymore.
Nope.
Not by myself, at least.
So you're banned from picking the wardrobe anymore, huh?
Yeah.
There was one time we had played a gig and I couldn't find the shirt that everybody was wearing. I was like, dang, dude, I don't. So I just grabbed like still had Tercero on it, and it was different color, and I got up I got up stage. All the other guys had the same shirt on. I had a different shirt on, so I remember I remember that gig. It was I looked like the
Girl,
lead
black
man,
sheep.
so it was kind of funny.
Oh yeah. There was it. It was at a Jamaica, right?
Yeah,
He did.
I
He
can't
looked like
remember the
the lead.
town. It was somewhere
People
near
came up
Lubbock.
afterwards and they're just like, "Hey man," they're giving him a high five and they're like, "You're a badass saxophone player. What's the name of your band?" And they're just like, "Your band."
He's
He
like,
Yeah,
said,
he did.
"Oh."
He looked like the main dude. It was cool. He looked good.
yeah, it was there was a guy that told me he was like, man, he's like, man, you're good. You should have a shirt like everybody else. That's what he told me. Like they wouldn't give me a shirt until like I proved myself, I guess, or
Oh,
that's what he thought. But I thought it was funny. So,
that's
but
I
yeah,
hilarious.
was
that was a big one for me. I was like, man, I look so dumb up here by myself, like in a different shirt than everybody else, and then everybody ended up
Yeah.
liking it. So.
Look.
I just can't get past the white skin tight shirts right now because I just keep thinking like, imagine you're performing somewhere and people are like, "Is this a band or is this a magic like
Mike,
Magic
right?
Mike. If,
Mágico
if you
Miguel?"
if you want more viewers, I can put it on real quick.
Do it, do
do
it.
it, do
You,
it.
you better
You'll
put it on
probably
now.
lose. I think my
We're
mom's in
calling
here,
you out.
so.
He said he'll probably lose viewers.
Oh, probably. We're at 15. It'll go down to 2.
I think my mom's in this too, so I can't do that to my
Yeah.
mom.
She's gonna see parts that, but she's probably seen them all. I mean, she's your mom.
Yeah, but I'm an adult now. It's not the
Get
same.
down, dude.
It's not the same. You ain't never gone swimming in front of your mom?
No.
What?
He
Dude,
still
when I
wears
was
his
growing up,
little.
we
He
had
still
like
wears his floaties and stuff. My
I still wear
tia's
floaties and everything.
swim. Yeah.
when I was growing up, our pool. I mean, I saw y'all were at like a pool, but my pool was like a cattle drinking, like the metal ones. Like we would
Oh
throw a
yeah.
tarp in there, and that was our swimming.
Oh wow.
I swam in those before.
Which it made sense because some of us were a little chunky back then, so cows and the but I mean that was always fun.
hmm
Let's see. Hey, I thought y'all were supposed to be
I
practicing
know.
already.
Hey, you're calling
So
my
you
tío
could have get on
Pilla.
the show, Gilbert.
He could have been on here.
Gotcha. He was like, I'm gonna just let them handle it.
Nah.
This is my dog Tails, by the way. His name is Tails. He's our mascot.
Thank you, Tio. Love you, Tio.
And she said, "Get Tails out of here."
Who said that? Angelica.
No,
Angelica.
Tails. Tails is cute. Tails is a member of the band. You got to
he's
get Tails
our
at the.
mascot.
He's our little mascot.
He's
You
our
want
He's a
to
mascot.
roadie. Y'all need to get a shirt for him and put him in a music video.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Oh
idea.
my god! With the little, have y'all seen those little Elvis outfits? They have the little arms with the guitar in front.
Where they're running. Yeah, looks like
You
they're
can like hook it onto their necks. Let him run out on stage, dude. You'll get more views.
probably.
So
Oh, definitely.
guys, man, we've already gone past our time.
Oh
We're
shit.
having
wow.
such a fun time. So real quick before we start wrapping up, guys, I want to go ahead and put this out here real quick. I think this is. It's all a screenshot, guys. I'm sorry. I wanted to make it prettier, but but for anyone who, there we go. For anyone that
There's my
wants,
closet.
My closet.
actually, I'm gonna use you as a background because that makes it look nice. Hey, stay out of it.
It's just that.
I'm like, stay out of it. So, oh, now I kicked him out completely. Just kidding. So guys, right here, this is their booking information. If you can see it, there's 2 numbers here. One is for, I can't even read it. I'm blind from this far.
So the first one is Fidi Peña. It's going to be 806-240-1091. And then Daniel Velo, 806-681-1104. And then you can email us also at terceroboy@gmail.com.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful execution. There you go. So guys, that's their booking information. I didn't get to download the flyer onto there to be able to put it up there, but why don't you tell us where you're going to be in Amarillo, what time you guys start, all that jazz real quick.
So this Saturday, we're going to be downtown Amarillo at Club Elevate. Shout out to Anthony. We're going to play from 9 to 12. So it's no cover charge. It's going to be upstairs there at Club Elevate. From 9 to 12, we're going to play 3 hours. And we're going to be doing all the cumbias, some rancheras, boleros, of course, some drinking songs. Again, here in Amarillo, Texas, at Club Elevate downtown. So y'all just check out our Facebook.
He said downtown, guys, in case y'all didn't hear him.
Downtown.
It's downtown.
Hey,
but that sounds fun. It sounds like a pretty good gig. So you guys be sure to look them up. We also got Q Promotions in the house, and of course, again, shout out to my partner, West Texas Down Explosion, Tony Vega in the house. Victorious Promotions for always supporting everybody on here, and then of course, guys, I had such a blast having you guys on here. We definitely got to bring you back for sure. Anyone who hasn't gone to go listen to their music, I'm gonna put another one of their songs off on here before we take off for the day. Guys, real quick, if y'all want to thank whoever, I'll let Rodrigo go first since he's at the top, and then we'll let Ramon talk a little bit. And yeah, so Rodrigo, I'm gonna give you the spotlight real quick. Give your shout outs for a second, and then after you and Ramon are done, we'll put on that other awesome single y'all got out.
Awesome. First of all, I want to thank the Lord for everything that He does for me, giving me this family and the ability to play music. Second of all, my family. They're a big part of my life. All my tios and my tias, my mom and my dad, my cousins. I love them all. I wouldn't know what I would do without you guys. So thank you guys for coming on here and supporting us, going to our gigs, supporting us. Also our fans. Um, you know, thank you for supporting. Thank you for listening. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Aw, that was sweet. Ramon.
Yep. Again, first off, like Roddy said, thank the Lord from up above for giving us, these blessings, these talents. Grateful, and I want to, be able to show everybody what we have. Blessed to be able to do it with my family. So if y'all want to come check us out, we'll be again downtown in Amarillo just to see our show. And I want to shout out to all my brothers and sisters, Julian, Claudia, Sarah, Isaac, Ariel, Isenia, my tío and tía, my tío Gilbert, for helping me learn the bass and stuff. And my tía Joanne, love her. And all my cousins, all my primos, all my primas, my grandma, of course, my grandma Anita, love her. But yeah, if y'all need an apartment, hit me up because we have some great specials right now here at Amarillo Square Apartments. And y'all go follow us on TikTok, on Sorry, my dog's barking. On TikTok, we have YouTube, we have Facebook. What else? We have Instagram. So go follow all of us on those platforms. Um, and thank you for everybody for who's a fan. We have shirts that are for sale. If y'all want to let us know, just message me. Get in contact with us, and we can get y'all some shirts ordered. We had actually a lady from Corpus Christi order one of our shirts. She just saw one of our interviews and she loved them, so I mailed her a shirt. So if y'all want any merch, we have koozies, we have cups, shirts, anything we can get it made, whatever y'all want. And again, we appreciate everybody who watches and who supports us.
All right. All right, guys. So, again, I just want to thank you for joining me today. For everybody that's watching right now, if y'all want to continue to follow me on Facebook here, I'm going to be bringing a lot more West Texas groups out here onto the show. That's the goal here, is that we get everyone noticed. Here are some of our upcoming shows that we have coming up. Let me pull it up real quick.
And thank you, Sammy, for supporting us and having us on your show.
Yes, thank you so much, Sammy. That was awesome. This was very fun.
Thank you. So, guys, again, we got a couple of shows coming up. Next up, we're going to have Grupo Superado. We had John Gabriel on earlier on the comment section. So the goal here is that everybody that I bring on to this show, I expect y'all to come and support those groups that came in and watch the show with all of you on here, so that way y'all can show them your support as well. We got Fuerza Imparable coming up. Los Hermanos Peña are gonna come on later, and then if y'all really want to laugh, I'm gonna bring my band on to the show at some point soon, just to see if they try to tell people of how I really am in person. I'm watching. But but yeah, guys, I mean, we really enjoyed having you on the show. Again, shout out to West Texas Sound Explosion, to our sponsor, Salazar, Salazar Sound Rental and production. Shout out to Norma Salazar, always coming on and supporting the show. And then, of course, guys, I'm gonna let y'all introduce whichever of the two want to introduce this next song that I'm about to put. And thank you, everybody, for joining us. Be sure to stay on for the next show. That's going to be not this coming Thursday, but the following Thursday. Again, that's with Grupo Superado. They just hit #1 on the West Texas Sound Explosion charts. We're very proud of all of our West Texas groups. And you guys, y'all keep powering forward. You guys are doing awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't forget to throw my name out there if y'all get gigs.
Yes.
I'll do the same. And of course, God bless you guys and your family. The whole Pena family has been nothing but kind to me over the time that I've gotten to know everybody. And so thank you to all of the Pena family for all of your support. Myself and my band greatly appreciates all of your support as well.
Yes.
So guys, who wants to, you know what? I want to do paper, rock, scissors between you two. Because then I don't want to. I want to see who's gonna do the best on that one.
Well, first off, did you say your next gig where that's gonna be at? For you?
Oh, mine is. I'm gonna be in Hart on actually this Saturday. At 12 p.m. We'll be out there in Hart, Texas, at the Jamaica, with myself and my band. It's gonna be a mostly norteño driven kind of Jamaica. But they're gonna have a couple of mariachi groups out there. We're the only Tejano band really out there.
Oh, really? Oh, you have a list on your Facebook? 'Cause I want to go check you out. Again, just because I didn't really get to see you that last time.
I know. It was such a, and to top it all off, I mean, we were the venue was so pretty, but it was very
big. It was just a big venue.
Big. It was a big place. So, I was listening to videos and I couldn't even understand what I was saying. I was like, no wonder people weren't responding that much. They didn't understand what I was saying.
Yeah. I want to go check you out, so that way I can.
We'll be in, like I said, we'll be in Hart this weekend. Eventually, we're going to be in Olton, Texas as well. That's another Jamaica that we have coming up. We got a couple of, I think they're going to be trying to bring us out to Amarillo. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
It's still in the works as well. But I mean, hey, if all goes well, we'll get another gig together too.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's gonna be awesome.
Yes.
I'll be sure to try to go out to some of your gigs. Y'all just got to let me know ahead of time.
For sure.
And of course, you know, you have the support of your West Texas stations, which is Tejano 806 and of course West Texas Tejano Explosion as well. Puro Pedo Talk Show is, you know, they came on earlier, and then there was another station that came on. Looks like they want to go ahead and support you. So yeah, I might need to go and backtrack on the comments to find that station and send your music out. Send it to everybody you can. So real quick, guys, let's see who's the best paper rock scissors person and who's gonna announce this last song.
This
Is it
inverted thing
rock,
is
paper,
messing me up.
scissors, shoot. How do you do it, Roddy? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot, or what do you?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Ready?
Okay.
Rock.
Rock.
Ready?
Okay. Rock. See, this is hard over the.
Hey, what are you doing? Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Rock.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Hold that position
Oh,
because
no,
y'all both
no, there's no
know.
way. He saw my hand before.
He beat
changed it.
you.
You won. You won.
All right, so Rodrigo, I'm gonna give you the stage and go ahead. Do you know which song I'm putting on next, right?
It's Como Agua Caliente.
Yep, there you go. All right, so
Awesome.
go ahead and introduce it, Rodrigo.
This is our song Como Agua Caliente music video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for having us on.
No puedo negar aunque quiera que un día fui tuyo. Instantes felices, momentos de tiempo destruyan. No puedo alejarme de ti y tampoco lo intento. Ayer sería en mi vida en eterno momento. Ahora eres parte de mi corta historia. Tu tierna manera de amarme la sé de memoria. Te traigo guardada en mi mente y en mi cuerpo entero. Por eso le digo mi vida que yo a ti te quiero. Quiero probar tu veneno, pegarme de suerte. Quiero momentos de amarte, acercarte a la muerte. Quiero tus sábanas blancas y hacerte el amor y suavemente. Quiero correr por tu cuerpo como agua caliente. Quiero probar tu veneno, pegarme de suerte. Quiero momentos de amarte, acercarme a la muerte. Quiero tus sábanas blancas y hacerte el amor y suavemente. Quiero correr por tu cuerpo como agua caliente. Tercero. Ahora ya sé tus deseos, tus miedos, tus sueños. Ahora conozco también tus defectos pequeños. Te traigo guardada en mi mente y en mi cuerpo entero. Por eso le digo mi vida que yo a ti te quiero. Quiero probar tu veneno, pegarme de suerte. Quiero momentos de amarte, acercarme a la muerte. Quiero tus sábanas blancas y hacerte el amor y suavemente. Quiero correr por tu cuerpo como agua caliente. Quiero probar tu veneno, pegarme de suerte. Quiero momentos de amarte, acercarme a la muerte. Quiero tus sábanas blancas y hacerte el amor y suavemente. Quiero correr por tu cuerpo como agua caliente. Quiero quiero correr por tu cuerpo.